You can't be rich or thin enough, said Elizabeth Taylor, and true to that, almost everyone today wants just that. Hello and welcome, I'm Lada Gurudeen Singh, and on Headlines Today's very special presentation, have we become obsessed with weight? We take a look at what really goes on with the celebrities of Tinseltown. You know, Bollywood beauties are not just criticized or examined or applauded for the way they look or for their fashion statements, but also for their body weight. So who are the casualties of all of this? We get you all of that in here.
This is the very curvy Miss Balan. She recently won the Best Actress trophy for her stellar performance in Dirty Picture. But it wasn't her win which made news on Twitter that night. Not one to confirm she has never sported a size 0 figure. And for the most part, she gets credit for her acting skills and not her appearance alone. A rarity amongst most of her other co-stars.
कुछ लोगों का नाम उनके काम से होता है, मेरा बदनाम होकर हुआ है. All I've focused on is on doing my films, is on doing the films I've believed in. And you know, while people had a problem with my weight and my body and everything, I've always said, I like myself curvy, I'm a woman, I don't want to be like a man.
Another Bollywood actress who has always been in the eye of the storm is Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. Earlier this year, when Aishwarya decided to hit the red carpet at Cannes, her weight was the highlight of every single conversation. The Miss World winner was criticized by her fans for not losing her weight fast enough, with some going as far as saying she should have had the measurements of Victoria Beckham already. Some critics even went as far to say that it is her duty to lose weight because she is viewed as a goddess by some and there is an expectation that she should look perfect. But a nonchalant Aishwarya hit back at all her critics.
I think in life it's important to be healthy, but I have always enjoyed my food and I've never been one for strict diets. And I'm not taking any recommendations now either.
There have been role models in the past who are voluptuous. I mean, Aishwarya Rai has just come out on the Cannes red carpet in a voluptuous size. And, you know, I think she's got some flack for it, but she's also, I think, got support of a lot of women to say, okay, she's real. You know, she's playing the role of a mother. She doesn't need to be size 0 actress at this moment in time. She's not shooting a film, so why should she be?
I think we have to leave her alone. It's a bit cruel to be going on and on and on about, oh my God, she has gained weight. Oh my God, she had that baby 4.5 months ago. It's absolutely sort of ridiculous, you know, and I mean, she is fine with it. I don't see how we are not okay with it. I think that it boils down to what all of us think is actually beautiful. So we all do clearly think that a thin woman is a sort of good-looking woman, and we are getting sort of annoyed with her for not losing weight. But for heaven's sake, I mean, she's somebody who we don't even know. You know, she's a star, and if she has gained weight and if she's okay with it, I don't see how we should be so sort of bothered about it.
And I'm very thankful to everybody out there who gives me so much love and so much positive energy that it like I said, it quite doesn't, the negativity doesn't come in here. It just doesn't touch me at all.
Aishwarya is not new to this weight issue. In order to fit into a bikini for Dhoom 2, the actress had to lose 10 kilos.
Sexy lady on the floor.
However, it did help turn her into a sex symbol overnight.
I'm so hot.
The debate of fat versus thin is not new, but the fact that fans are now imposing it upon their idols to be in perfect shape certainly is.
Yes, I think that there is sort of tremendous pressure to be thin in the sort of glamour world. And of course, once again, because we all think that thin is to be sexy. I don't think that a like sort of star who would come in, I mean, at least now, who would come on board and who was a little bit curvy, I don't think that she'd be given roles where she was the hot girl in college and, you know, and sort of all the like boys loved her. And I think that even in life, it's like that, you know. You have one, let's say, very, very thin girl, and you have one sort of, sort of curvy girl. And at a bar, we like see very often that the thin girl gets the most sort of attraction and the most sort of attention. I just think that it's all, once again, boiling down to what sort of all of us are actually putting out there. Our covers have got skinny girls. When you open the like, sort of paper, you see skinny girls. When you open sort of fashion TV, you see skinny girls. We are saying that, you know what, this is what is sort of beauty, and guess what, she is stick thin. And I think that until all of us change what we think is fit or what we think is absolutely sort of gorgeous, it's not going to change sort of anywhere else.
Yasa, ma yasa, sa yasa, so yasa.
Aishwarya has often been compared to Lara Datta Bhupati, who gave birth 2 months after Bachchan. But is now almost back to her normal sexy self and has even launched a prenatal yoga DVD to combat post-baby weight gain. A few years ago, Kareena Kapoor sparked a debate when she became size 0 for her role in Tushan. When Tushan released, fans gushed at the actress's new body, saying she now looked like a real woman because it made her features stand out. But is being thin real beauty? Or is size 0 the new sexy?
You know, for me, beauty is actually a sum total of the surface and the inside. When it comes together with personality, it comes together with the person's education, it comes together with the way the person dresses. The whole thing is actually an aggregation of many things. For me, beauty is something that is subtle, that is not in your face, that does not say, hey, look at me. That is something that you would notice without it calling out to you. That's what beauty is for me.
While most Bollywood actresses seem to toe the line and do just what the fans want them to, there is a rare actress who admits to loving her body and her above-average size.
चिकनी कमर पे तेरे मेरा दिल फिसल गया.
People actually just need to stop obsessing because it's not only about actors, even about themselves. How do you expect to be happy if you're constantly obsessing about, arey, isme kitne calories hai, oh no, I'll put on some inches here or there or whatever. It's fine, you know, just live your life, be happy. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm not fainting on the sets, I'm able to do my job very, very well. I've been accepted, you know, for a certain way that I look, for the certain way that I carry off clothes, and I'm fine with that. I know my body type. I know there's a way that I can never look. I can never be a stick-thin figure, and I'm not even aiming for that. I'm just here to be happy, to be healthy, and to do my work.
Yet, the debate continues, and Bollywood actresses seem to be bearing the brunt of what is essentially a fan's fantasy. A catch-22, where the actor feeds off the viewer and vice versa, with no winners in the end.
You know, it's always been about size zero ruling the K factor. Kareena did it in Tashin, her elder sister Charisma did it in Dangerous Ishq, and Kangana has always been about size zero. But what exactly is size zero? And were we always this size conscious? Take a look.
Kareena Kapoor was the first Bollywood heroine who brought in the era of size zero in Hindi films. Tashan shocked almost everyone. Suddenly, size zero was the new sexy. But the question is, what exactly is size zero? And where did it begin? Size zero is in fact a garment size with these dimensions. An urban legend has it that size zero began as a fashion designer's fantasy. Legendary couture Coco Chanel lived by the mantra that a woman could not weigh more than a bird. Her garments, which became all the rage in Paris, were always designed for the slender girl. And quite simply, most fashion designers just toed the line. Officially though, the term was first used for British supermodel Twiggy in 1966. Although Twiggy herself hated her looks, she launched the size zero in the world of fashion, which soon became everyone's new hero.
I think actually sort of girls, every single place that you would look at care about their own weight. We stare at sort of other girls and say, oh my God, she's so thin. Oh my God, you know, she has just sort of gained 25 kilos. We are just generally women are, we do care about weight no matter whether we're in India or we're in the States or we're in sort of Europe. I think women care about their own weight and they care about their friends' weight and they care about celebrities' weight. They just care about weight, period.
The impact of size zero was further intensified by the fact that there were almost no role models on the fashion magazines for the average woman. And for those who tried, the idea didn't work.
Real women, very often, we've tried them on the cover, they don't sell magazines. I mean, that's the truth of it. So I don't know whether it is as a society currently we are being very lookist and we want to be in that perfect shape because it's all so new to us. Remember all this Western dressing, this makeup, it's all a very recent phenomenon. It's not something that we have lived with for years. So there is a fascination to it and everyone wants to be, you know, model perfect.
However, a conscious effort to bridge the gap is currently underway.
Glamour magazines and fashion magazines have certain compulsions and they follow certain briefs when they do their covers. I can only speak for magazines that I am involved with, which is prevention and women's health. What we tend to do, the message that we send out in our magazines is that you need to be a healthy weight. For that, there are certain parameters that scientists have laid down, such as a healthy BMI, waist circumference that is no more than 30 centimeters and 31 centimeters to be precise. If you call this stereotyping, it's not really what I would agree with. Stereotyping is something else. I would say if there are compulsions that women feel to be a certain size because it's socially acceptable, that is stereotyping. But these are parameters laid down by scientists that make us a healthy weight. The message that we send out is to keep your eye on these parameters so that you can maintain a healthy weight through your life, you can prolong your lifespan and feel energetic and feel happy. The interesting thing, as I said, is that if you keep your eye on these parameters, you also look great and you feel good. So that's a plus plus.
We've been trying for the last sort of couple of months to actually bring in curvy women in our sort of magazine because, I mean, let's be honest, women are not stick thin. And I think more than that, Indian women tend to have curve, which is absolutely fabulous. And we are trying very, very hard. I think that the sort of problem which happens is that clothes that we pick up from like sort of designers or from the sort of runway, they are made to fit somebody who's a size 6, whereas we are pretty much a size 10 to 12, 8 is our thinnest probably. And I think that, you know, since a dress, you can't even actually sort of zip it up from the back, and which is why most brands actually pick up thinner women for their covers and for their fashion shoots.
But none of this takes away from the fact that size 0 is still a dream figure for most, even though some of our fittest Bollywood stars would like us to believe otherwise.
I think most women aspire to just be fit, and I hope, and if that's not the case, I hope women aspire to be fit. I don't think it really matters how big or small you are, but I'm someone who endorses being fit. It's not about being thin or skinny or a size 0 or any such thing. I think it's about being fit.
We try to propagate a lot of, just socio pressure hai abhi sab pe. Not only on the Bollywood actors, everyone thinks that thin is beautiful. The idea is not to be thin. The idea is to be fit. आप दिन में कितना multitask कर सकते हैं in a day, and at the end of the day, when you come back to your house, you have a smile on your face. So I think that is the sign of a fit person.
I am slim but not skinny, and I'm very happy with myself.
It's important to be healthy. So I think what I've always done is you can always check on the quantity, but don't deny yourself to the point of going crazy and then binging. So if there's something that you really want to have, you can check on the quantity of how much you're consuming, but go for it. Go for it.
Bollywood's obsession with the slender size is not something which is ingrained from the very beginning. Hindi cinema always gave preference to the curvier, voluptuous woman. In fact, down south, even today, curvy women rule the roost. But as times changed and perceptions of beauty changed, size 0 became the latest fad. Unreal and impossible to maintain. But it still makes the world of several Bollywood divas go round.
Well, time for me to slip into a short break, but after we come back, we take a look at how men are faring in this make-believe world of beautiful people. Stay with us. Hello and welcome back. Now, we have seen how Bollywood actresses are under tremendous pressure to look good. But are Bollywood actors too hard at work? Have Hrithik Sabs made it mandatory for every Bollywood actor to sport a kick-ass body?
जाने जाना ढूंढे तुझे दीवाना सपनों में रोज आए आ जिंदगी में आना ओ जाने जाना ढूंढे तुझे दीवाना सपनों में रोज आए आ जिंदगी में आना सनम.
It all started with this song in 1998. Apparently, Salman Khan showed up for the shoot without his vest because it was hot. So they shot the song shirtless.
वो नीलम परी कर गई कैसी जादूगरी नींद इन आंखों से छीन ली है दिल में बेचैनी आंखें भरी मैं बेचारा हूँ आवारा बोलो समझाऊं मैं ये अब किस किस को दिल में मेरे है दर्द डिस्को.
And then Shah Rukh Khan decided to get into Salman's shoes, or rather, shirt. Oh well, drop it actually. And his Dard De Disco shirtless act had everyone in a frenzy.
I think ये मेरी जॉब है कि मैं अगर चक दे के अंदर मैं कैरेक्टर को ऐसा दिखाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ और डॉन में अगर एक्स स्टाइल है या जो भी मेरी पुरानी फिल्म है उसमें जहाँ पे भी थोड़ा बहुत एक किरदार या कैरेक्टर मिलता है कि फिजिकली उसको चेंज किया जा सके. सो आई वांटेड सम टाइम. देन आई सेड कि अगर मैंने अपने ट्रेनर से पूछा, उसने कहा अगर हम 2-3 महीना इफ़ वी हैव अ डाइट कंट्रोल्ड मेनली, क्योंकि आई डिडंट वांट बिग मसल्स, आई वांटेड द मसल्स टू बी वेरी लीन बिकॉज आई थिंक दैट इज़ व्हाट इज़ मोर फैशनेबल नाउ. So I worked out for 3 months non-stop, and then last 10 days मैंने कुछ खाया पिया नहीं. So it was very difficult and very tiring to do it. But I think when I see the song, at least it looks real. It could be a star of today, without his shirt on. So it looks nice.
Soon, all the other Bollywood hunks hunted after six-pack abs and made a beeline for the gym, setting a precedent for countless fans.
A lot of people in gyms, especially in the big cities, work out for vanity reasons. They're working out to impress the girls. They're working out to look good. They're working out to get that six-pack. I say get that six-pack and get a photo session because it's not going to last forever, right? What will last is your understanding of what nutrition habits are, your understanding that fat is not all bad. It is actually necessary for the body to survive. Your understanding that if you're not a guy with a six-pack all the time, it does not mean you're not fit, right? It is about understanding the right way of looking at things and understanding your own body type and sticking to it.
Be that as it may, it is a sexy image which the Bollywood hero has hankered after. Hrithik Roshan looked every bit the Greek god he tried to portray in one of the scenes in Dhoom 2.
Dhoom again, I'm gonna win with me on a roller coaster ride. Dhoom again, I see your wildest dreams slowly come alive.
This is one actor who looked super fit when he made his debut and has looked hotter with every passing film. Hrithik's great body created a brand new precedent for fans across the country. And it wasn't just the fans. As health clubs across the country began doing brisk business, did the six-pack revolution become more about looking a certain way instead of being fit?
We are promoting a fit lifestyle, but at the same time, we insist that having a six-pack is not a sign of fitness. It's a sign that shows you have low body fat, right? You have to identify what works for you. A guy with a 34-inch waist can be fitter than a guy with six-pack abs and 28-inch waist. Having all the muscles in the world and having six-pack abs and big biceps and not being able to open a jar of pickle is really a shame.
Yet there have been some Bollywood men who chose to concentrate on their acting skills rather than the look good factor.
चाहे ये मिले, चाहे वो मिले, चाहे जो मिले, मेरी खुली है राह ले ले दिल कोई, चाहे बिल कोई, दे दे दिल कोई, मेरी खुली है बाहें, मैं हो गया सिंगर, I wanna mingle, हसीनों रहना बच के जरा, कवारा हूँ कवारा, कवारा हूँ कवारा, कवारा हूँ कवारा हूँ, कवारा हूँ कवारा, कवारा हूँ कवारा, कवारा हूँ कवारा हूँ.
Yet today, as we look around us, the Bollywood hero has certainly changed into someone who's always struggling to stay in an impossible shape, forcing everyone else to conform. But the truth is, if you develop the right attitude, you can look and feel young in spite of a sagging body and a wrinkled face. Otherwise, even a toned body and a wrinkle-free face cannot help you.
Well, that's all I have in this very special presentation. Have we become a weight-obsessed nation? I hope you thoroughly enjoyed watching this show. Always remember, staying happy is the most important thing. Bye for now.